So today I am going to be talking about the most important organ of our bodies and yet the most ignored or made out to be the most common disease. So I am going to talk about non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. India seems to be becoming the capital of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Earlier we used to have alcoholic fatty liver disease, which means alcohol is actually spoiling your liver, which can also be fatal. And in the recent past, as we're seeing, even non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is catching up with alcoholic fatty liver disease. Now let's understand what is it. As we understand, liver is the most important organ of our body and has a lot of function. Now, when there is fat accumulated around your liver, it obstructs the performance of the organ. It does not allow the liver to perform its function and thereby, goes into liver failure eventually. Now, all our organs are supposed to have a little fat layer for protection. However, when it goes from little to higher percentages is where the problem begins. Now, I have been seeing a lot of fatty liver grade 1 and people have started to sort of normalize fatty liver grade 1, saying everybody has it in my family. But mind you, it is not a normal thing because it is only going to progress to grade 2 and grade 3. Now, how do you recognize? Number one, the belly fat. Now, the stomach inflammation and the acidity and the bloating and the constant belching is a sign that there is fat around your liver. How can you diagnose it? You should get an ultrasound done and you should get a liver functioning test done, which is a blood test. This will reveal the clear picture and thereby it will help you to take corrective actions. Now, what are the corrective actions that one can take? The only good news is that fatty liver is reversible if you start taking care of it at the right time. So what do? Lifestyle. Lifestyle is the paramount important thing when it comes to fatty liver disease. Your lifestyle has to change. I do see some people coming to me in panic and say that, I have fatty liver grade 2 or grade 3 and I'm willing to do anything for the next 3 months to sort of reverse it. But my point blank advice to them and to all of you listening to this video is it cannot be just a 2-month or a 3-month journey. Your lifestyle has to change. You can't go on a very restrictive diet or a fat diet, because if you do so for 2 to 3 months, you will then start eating with a vengeance after that period, and you will actually reverse everything in a negative manner. So if you've reversed your fatty liver, after 3 months, you're actually going to gain it back. So you need to change your lifestyle forever. And that is what is sustainable. So don't think of any restrictive diet. Now, I want to talk about a research here. There was a research done and published where they actually gave a low-calorie diet to 2 groups of people. Now, the difference there was one group was given only low-calorie food and high carbs because they did not calculate, and the other group was given low-calorie diet but with good fat. When I say good fat, I'm talking about omega-3, I'm talking about unsaturated fats. And that group actually performed better. They were able to reverse their fatty liver. So what we need to do is to really avoid carbs, processed carbs. So you need to avoid anything which comes ready to eat, because that has 3 things together and that combination is lethal. So you have, let's say you talk about masala oats, you talk about a pack of chips, you talk about any noodles, they have sugar, salt and saturated and trans fat together. That's a recipe for a disaster. So that is something that you're going to completely control, and no processed and simple carbs. So for example, sugar, plain sugar, and using unnecessarily, using 2 to 3 teaspoons in each cup of tea, using using dessert after every meal. Unnecessarily exploiting your system is what you need to stop. And what you need to start doing is start using complex carbohydrates, which are also low on glycemic index, which takes care of your liver and of your lipid profile, which is your cholesterol and triglyceride, and hyperinsulinemia, which means your insulin levels will also come under control. So this is what you need to do. Now you need to divide your plate. Like I said, no restrictive diet is going to work. So understand this process. Divide your plate in 4 parts. Half of that should be vegetable, 25% raw vegetable in your plate, 25% cooked vegetable in the form of sabzis in your plate. Now the other 25%, which is again very important, is protein. Should be lean protein. Try to avoid saturated fat. So what can you have? You can have your pulses, you can have your legumes, you can have low fat dairy. Please remember low fat dairy. Along with that, you can have lean meat like chicken with the lean cuts. You can have eggs. These are the things that you need to consume. You can have good omega-3 fat fish like salmon, tuna, and those kind of fishes in your meal. And the last 25% should be carbs. Like I said, we are going to stay away from processed carbs. So the grains that you should be using can be oats, can be whole wheat, can be millets, which are extremely good because they're high on fiber and high on nutrition. You could also use barley, again a very good grain, and reduces the inflammation in the body. So these are the grains that you're going to be using. Make sure that you use good high quality fat and which is rich in omega-3. So fish is one example, walnuts are another example, flax seeds, chia seeds, sabja seeds. These are the things that you need to add in your diet. And physical activity, very, very important. Once you encounter that you have belly fat and then you have stomach issues like belching, acidity, bloating, and you've gone ahead with diagnosis and which has come out to be fatty liver, you need to make workout or physical activity as a part of your lifestyle for good. So about 30 to 40 minutes of workout on daily basis is what you need to do, and a walk post meals is really, really going to help you. So remember, good fat, lean protein, complex carbohydrates, raw fruits and vegetables. Now another thing which I want to clarify is don't overdo your fruits, because fruits have a sugar called fructose, and if it's not utilized, it will then create a cholesterol issue. So limit your fruits as well. Don't overdo your fruits. Please remember, fatty liver is a reversible condition and you can overcome it. Like I said earlier, I'm repeating again, please don't go on a restrictive diet, because I've seen people making their body football from fatty liver to a normal liver and then going back to a fatty liver again because of these restrictive diets. Because once that big ends, then they go back to their aloo parathas, to their puris, and to their butter chickens and chola bhaturas and pizzas and pasta. So make sure that you follow this kind of a diet which is sustainable, and then once in a while, if you have to deviate, be mindful. And then you will be able to live a healthy life and your liver is going to thank you. Please remember, for people who believe in detox diets and everything, as long as your liver is functioning properly, you are getting detoxed every moment. So please take care of this detoxifying organ. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Share it with your family, with your friends who may be suffering from this. Thank you for watching. We talk again. Bye-bye.